EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night prime time. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
Another big season last year when he threw for over 4,500 yards for the third time in his career. He's a big-time performer, but right now, all he's thinking about is having much more success come playoff time.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cowboys set to get back to work. There's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
A give to Williams, running right. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
A career high in touchdown passes last season with 25, but wants to make the next jump in terms of consistency, both himself and his offense maneuvering the ball down the field.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. There he goes right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Prescott off play action. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Now a loose football. The ball comes out and is picked up by the Eagles. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. And you're exactly right. Force the early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again and again throughout the game.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Throwing is Hurts. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Finding room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Gain of 15 yards.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Leaping over him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
That's good. For the Eagles.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
The 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here comes third down and 7. Here's Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And taken right on the 30. And some strong running. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Powerful running and unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. This is 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Prescott's pass complete to Hunter Lipke.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this part of the game has been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Prescott now to the sideline and incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive.
Fielded at the 20. Dances by him. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. On the throw, led under 30 seconds to go. His first half.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 yards. And an
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Down.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our half. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he's had havoc throughout the contest. He hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Off the play fake, Prescott. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Down the numbers. There he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 69 yards. And the Eagles just continue to roll. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 40.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Pushes past him. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Past the 20. He's still barreling through. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 42 yards. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And no good. Jake
back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And he floats one there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. Take it at the 37. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Oh, what a move. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. Elliott on for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good.